Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Redeemer, and today I'll be showing you how to complete the Halls of Ascension. The Halls of Ascension are special puzzle rooms located in the Orcan Moon that dropped rare exilus mods when completed. These rooms will spawn randomly on any Orcan Moon mission except for the defense mission, so you won't always see the same rooms. There are 7 of them in total, and in this video I'll be showing you how to complete all of them. If you're looking for how to complete a specific one, there should be timestamps on the screen and in the description so you can skip ahead to what you need. The first test I'll be showing you how to complete is the agility test, and you'll know if you found it if you're in a room with a lot of pipes that looks like an organ. To begin this test, you need to shoot the glowing button on the wall, which will cause some of the pipes to open and turn green. You need to hop into one of these pipes, which will shoot you up into the air, at which point you have to shoot another button that starts glowing. When you shoot the second button, it will cause more pipes to open and turn green, at which point you have to maneuver to the air and land into one of them. You need to repeat this process of shooting buttons and landing in pipes until you land into the highest pipe, which will shoot you through a hole in the sky that will take you to the secret room. If you touch the floor at any point during this test, then you'll have to restart it from the beginning. In order to make this test easier, it is recommended to bring mods that increase your aim glide time or reduce the gravity around you, so it's much easier to maneuver during the air. These mods, along with directional slam attacks, will make it extremely easy to land into the pipes and complete the test. Or you could just use Titania and fly to whichever pipe you need to go, and just finish it that way. The second test I'll be showing you how to complete is the collaboration test or the coaction test, and you'll know if you found it when you're in a giant room with a hole in the middle. This test was designed to be completed by at least 2 people, so in order to do it solo, you'll need to have completed the War Within and have at least 2 different specters equipped. To begin this test, you need to step on the glowing pressure pad that you see as soon as you enter the room. After that, the pad on the platform directly in front of you will begin glowing. You need to exit into your operator form and dash towards that pad while keeping your Warframe in the previous one. Next, the pads on the floor platform surrounding the hole will all begin glowing. The order in which you do these doesn't matter, as they all require you to do the same thing and you have to complete all 4 of them to unlock the door under. When you step on one of these platforms, the pad in the cave next to it will begin glowing, and you need to use your operator to step on that platform. After that, a pad in the lower level of the cave will begin glowing, and you need to head to the back of the cave to a hole in order to activate it. When you've completed that, you need to head to the other 3 glowing platforms to repeat the same process until the door above the hole opens. When you enter the room above the hole, you'll see 4 glowing pressure plates. You need to activate all of them at the same time to unlock the secret room. You can use your operator Warframe to activate 2 of the pads, and if you have 2 different specters, they can activate the other 2. Or you can use Loki or Chroma and use your effigy or decoy in place of one of the specters. After you've activated all 4 pads, the door in the sky will open, revealing a portal that will take you to the secret treasure room where you'll collect Coaction Drift. The third test I'll be showing you how to complete is a Cunning Test, and you'll know if you found it if you're in a room with 4 partially destroyed pillars and an orb in the background. To begin this test, you need to destroy the caps in the nearby pipes to cause the water to begin flowing. Once the water begins flowing, the center will start glowing and you need to step on it to activate the test. Once the test begins, the orb/security eye at the back of the room will begin shooting energy waves at you in an attempt to kill you. In order to complete the test, you need to trick it into shooting its energy waves at the exposed sides of all 4 of the pillars. You can do this by standing near the exposed side of the pillar when it's about to attack you and dodge at the very last second. Once the pillar is destroyed, the security eye will do a radial attack, but you can avoid it by hiding behind one of the pillars or by using your operator. After this, you just need to repeat the process of tricking the security eye into destroying the exposed side of the tower until all 3 remaining towers are destroyed. When all 4 towers are destroyed, the security eye will deactivate and a hole will appear in the center of the room that will lead you to the special treasure room where you'll acquire Cunning Drift. Another test that I'll be showing you how to complete is the endurance test, and you'll know if you found it when there's a glowing platform in the middle of the room. In order to begin this test, you need to stand in the middle of the platform, which will disable all your Warframe abilities and activate lasers that will start firing on you. These lasers will drain your health and shield, but you need to remain on the platform until a nearby pillar completely fills with water. If you get off the platform, a smaller platform in the middle will begin taking damage, and if it is destroyed, you'll completely fail the test. The lasers that fire at you during this test can quickly drain your health, so there are a few ways that you can help reduce the damage they do. One of the lasers can be blocked by shooting down a destructible structure in the ceiling. The other lasers can be temporarily turned off if someone shoots the back of them. The splash damage from certain weapons can hit the back of the laser and temporarily turn it off. Another way to reduce the damage that the lasers do is to use a Warframe with a small hitbox or to position your Warframe slightly off the center so few of the lasers miss you. The two best ways to complete this mission are by using the adaptation mod or by using your operator void mode. If you position yourself a certain way while having adaptation equipped, the damage from the lasers will become so low that the game would round it off to 0 so you take no damage. If you don't have adaptation, you can just bullet jump straight up into the air and exit your Warframe into your operator, which will cause your Warframe to fall back into the platform and continue the tests while being invincible. During this time, you can just hide your operator somewhere until the test is complete. If you're unable to do any of these methods, you can just put all the health and shield mods in your Warframe and keep spamming shield and health restores and hope that you somehow pass. After the pillar completely fills with water, the platform will disappear, revealing a hole in the ground that will take you to the secret room where you'll acquire Endurance Drift. The next test I'll be showing you how to complete is a power test. You'll know if you found it when you're in a room with 4 orbs in the wall. In order to complete this test, you need to fill all 4 orbs with your energy. Each orb requires 40 energy to fill, and you'll know if it's full once it starts glowing and stops draining your energy. The orbs will deactivate after a certain period of time, so filling them as fast as possible is necessary to complete this test. The best way to complete this test is to use your operator, since void energy can also be used to fill the orbs. You can leave your Warframe at 1 orb while you dash over to the next with your operator, which will make the test finish twice as fast. After all 4 orbs are filled, stairs in the middle of the room will open that will lead you to the special treasure room where you'll acquire Power Drift. The next test I'll be showing you how to complete is a speed test, and you'll know if you found it when you're in a room with a lot of lasers. This test has 2 separate phases, and to begin it, you need to shoot the glowing button in the room with all of the lasers. After you shoot the button, 2 doors just outside of the room with the lasers will open, and you need to head to one of these doors to begin one of the phases of the test. After you enter one of the doors, there'll be a pressure pad and a smaller door right behind it. Standing on the pressure pad will cause the door to open, beginning the test. Both phases of the test require you to make it to the end of the hallway before the door closes. In one phase, the floor will be covered in ice, and there'll be multiple rising pillars that attempt to block your way. In the next phase, there'll be orbs that send out shockwaves to try to knock your Warframe down, preventing you from completing the test. Warframe abilities aren't disabled during either of these phases, so you can use a Warframe with a movement ability or your operator void dash to make it to the end of the hallway before the door closes. When you make it to the end of the hallway, you need to shoot another glowing button that will open a door leading to the second phase of the test. If you fail to make it to the end of the hallway, the doors will reopen, and shooting the button at the end of the hallway will take you back to the start so you can reattempt to complete it. After you've completed both phases, a pillar in the room with the lasers will begin rising, revealing a hole in the ceiling, and if you jump through it, you'll find a portal that'll take you to the secret treasure room where you'll acquire Speed Drift. The final test I'm going to show you how to complete is the stealth test, and you know if you found it when you're in a hallway with a glowing platform. To begin this test, you need to step on the glowing platform, and in order to complete it, you need to make it to the glowing platform on the next side of the hallway without touching any of the blue lasers. If you touch any of the lasers, the test would instantly fail, and you'll be unable to repeat it. It is pretty easy to complete this test by using parkour or by using a frame such as Limbo to avoid the blue lasers, But the easiest way to complete this test is to leave your Warframe on the glowing platform in the second room, and to use your operator to activate the first platform, which will cause you to instantly complete the test. All you have to do after this is to return to the second platform, and even if you touch the blue lasers, nothing would happen. You just need to head into the portal that leads to the secret treasure room, where you'll acquire Stealth Drift. And that was how to complete all 7 Halls of Ascensions. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to leave a like, share it with someone who will find it useful, and subscribe for more guides like these in the future. Thank you.